according to Scott, there's a washer on the other end in between the casing and the battery cell holder. Let's see what we can do to put that back in, but on the bottom it's a little more difficult because you don't have the room. So now with the rod out a little bit, I can tighten up the chuck on the drill and pull it out that way. I guess there's a heavier load on the bottom ones because the weight of the cells. Alright. Okay. And our next move is to take some more of the top nuts that connecting the bus bars out in order to disconnect and then be able to retract our units. Put our bad cell here. So they've been put together with 3 brackets. Giving me good solid connection. So now, moment of truth. First cell out. You can see there's the holes through which the rods go and securely hold it in place. And remove the bad cell. And just to verify, test the voltage. This being the bad cell, I believe. 0.99, 3.55. So we'll remove the bad. Look at the new one. Test its voltage. And we see a similar 3.57. So now we just need to remove the plastic cell holder off the old one and put it on the new one. We'll see how big a job that's going to be. So this is the bad cell. And let's mark it so that it's different from all the others. Okay, sorry for the interrupt, but we went out of battery. So just to recap, I was able to pull the rods out and pull the battery cell out, and I have gone ahead and replaced the bad cell. And in order to get the casement off, we had simply taken a piece of wood and knocked both sides of the bottom casing and then top casing. Using wood prevents damage to the plastic and or the cell. So it worked out quite easily, and so now we're getting ready to put the replacement cell in. Now, another adaptation that I've thought of, you can see at the bottom are the bars coming across, and I'm a little worried that they may not line up, so I've taken a piece of sewing thread, quite strong. I'm going to loop it over the bar. As I set it in, I can lift up the bar in order to accept the rod going through. Here's that I've got it. Put negative to positive, which is the way that the series goes. And so this last one, I've got to slide those through in order to make room for the nuts that are going to go in between the cell holder and the outside bracket. I want a strong enough pry to be able to slip that down. We have successfully reinserted the cell, and I'm in the process of reconnecting all the various cables, and hopefully in the proper order. And to do that, it is very important to take photographs of your system before you start to dismantle. I'm following pictures I took on my iPad, and very, very helpful, and a must. And even after you do that, you need to go back over and check to make sure that I've made the right connections. So I'm now working on connecting the positive lead that will run from the battery pack. I had taped everything together so as to not lose them or have them switched when it came time to connect them up again. So there is the positive lead, and these are the battery management wires. And I think the large washer should go right after the main cable lug. Then there is a split ring, and then the nut. I'm still dealing with only 24 volts, so not too concerned as yet with the voltage. And when tightening, very important not to over tighten. Negative lead. Again, I covered up with electrical tape just so be no short if it connected to some other terminal inadvertently. Checking my terminals. We are looking here to make this connection, I have my two EMS leads down there. So as before, larger washer on top of the bean lug, followed by the BMS terminals. Split ring washer, followed by the nut. There is our setup, operating, battery voltage at 114.